Going live. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm live. Uh, Nobody's listening. But yes, I'm still a Lions fan. As you can see, I still got my Lions stuff on behind me. Uh, Still NFL fan, Barry Sanders fan. Of course, he's long retired. I made statements saying that I thought the Detroit Lions should trade Matthew Stafford, and I that. I think that it would be better for the team as well as better for Stafford himself. Uh, it just is total better for everybody concerned. Uh, sure, we're going to take a hit on the salary cap, but I think Stafford had got us as far as he can get us, and I don't think he's ever going to get a Super Bowl in the time that he has left playing with Detroit. So, in order to be fair to both of us, I think it's time to part ways with Stafford. It's not that I'm a Stafford hater, and I know my podcast partner Jim thinks so, but I just think it's time to end this era with us, with the Lions. What do you guys think? I could be wrong on this. I mean, I definitely know we're going to take a hit, but let's see what we can get for him. At least entertain the offer to see what we can get for him. Uh, who knows? Something might work out. So let's put him on the trading block. Let's put everybody who we think that might help us trade to get somebody in this organization that will lead us to a Super Bowl because that's what we want. Uh, all right. You guys have a good one. This is Maniac Tim Becker from Lions on the Prowl. Um, of course, this week the Detroit Lions take on the Carolina Panthers. Oh boy, TJ Lane is out for the rest of the year. Uh, I'm not sure if Darius Slay will play or not. Things aren't looking too good. Uh, I don't know what it would. I don't know if it's a. I'm not one for quitting, for even giving up on the season at all, unless maybe it's the last game. Uh, People want to say that. People say it's time to quit. Well, you never quit. It's not fair to the fans. It's not fair to the people that bought the tickets. Yeah, it's strategy. If you lose, in order to get better draft choices, it's not fair to the people who purchase those tickets, especially in events. It's not fair to season ticket holders. It's not fair to the single ticket holders uh, that bought those tickets. So, I feel that you need to play your best whenever you're on the field. And yeah, I know in my last Facebook Live or video, I said, yeah, it's time to tank this season, go for draft choice. But sometimes you just get frustrated with outcomes. And the outcome of the game was that we basically tanked it. We played like not a contender at all. Uh, I don't know what to do next. I don't know where to go from here. I hope that Matt Patricia, along with Bob Quinn, it does have the answers, but sometimes you wonder. Sometimes with some of the trades that you've seen in the past, you scratch your head. Uh, I in no means think that letting Golden Tate go like they did is the sole problem. I know a lot of people think it is. We only lost two. No, actually, we only lost. I think it was 2 games without Tate. People are going to keep on saying, "Oh yeah, we should have kept Tate." Well, Tate wasn't the answer when we had him, so how could he be the answer when we don't got him? Uh, it's defense, it's the offensive line. It's not getting things done. The Lions need to be a better team, and they can be a better team. They can change. They can play better. They can. All things are possible, and we got to remember that. We got to remember all things are possible. So, what will it take to get the Lions to the Super Bowl to even be a good team? They just got to play better, and they got to believe in themselves. We got to believe in them, but they got to believe in themselves, and they need to execute. Uh, Eventually, hopefully, things will start going right, start going their way. Um, if we do lose and we do get some high draft picks, some high draft rounds, hey, who knows? We could turn this team around in a year. Things could. Hey, the Saints turned around real quickly in a day and age where you get a lot of free agencies. We got a lot of free agents. Sometimes even players that have not played well turn around and start showing up. It's hard to be a great team all the time, and the deals for success, who knows? But I do know that I don't like the way Jim Bob Cooter is playing, but hey, or his play calls, but maybe he'll find some ways. Maybe he will adjust. Maybe he will change so that the Lions can win. And shoot, it's still not too late. We aren't that far out. Uh, I know we're not going to get a wild card spot, and we still take on. We still got 2 more games. Well, 3 more within the division. Green Bay is beatable. We've seen that even tonight. Green Bay lost to Seattle. Of course, we lost worse to Seattle, but Green Bay lost to Seattle. Green Green Bay did a lot of losing. Chicago and Minnesota are both better teams than Green Bay. They're better. They're better teams than Detroit. They showed us that Minnesota and Chicago. But on those given days, on on any given day, another team can beat another team, and teams can play horrible. And but a lack of production that we have seen over this season does really get people frustrated. It really gets them. I've seen a lot of Lions fans that have really, really hit the ceilings over this, and it took a while, but heck, it got to me too. Uh, am I still a Lions fan? 100%. Am I going to still support them? Yes, I will. Do I think they should trade Matthew Stafford? I think his time with Detroit should come to an end, but hey, they might be able to get it to work with him, but I don't see it happening. I don't think he's a quarterback to get us to the next level. Uh, by the way, my podcast partner fully disagrees with me. He actually both of them do. They don't think that we should trade Stafford, but uh, he did say one thing to me where, yeah, I'm for him when he wins and I'm against him when he loses. Uh, that's not entirely true. I hold nothing against Matthew Stafford, but I just don't think he can get us to that next level. Uh, but who knows? Prove me wrong. I wasn't for giving him that kind of money. Now, in a way, we're stuck with him. I didn't think that he deserved that money, but the Lions were willing to pay for him being the highest paid quarterback when they signed him to that contract. Of course, he's not now. But Kirk Cousins is one of the highest paid now. Aaron Rodgers is I think the highest paid right now. But Aaron Rodgers has proved it over the years. This year he's not. This year his team's taking a lot of hits. They're getting banged up. Cousins' team, Is it Cousins? But eventually you're gonna find out. You put that much money into one position, it hurts the team overall. One of the reasons the Patriots are good year after year after year is because they do play Moneyball, and they get people to go in there, and they get people to play and produce without always paying them the great big contract. No one player is above the team. They got a good system, a great system. So they're always in the hunt for the Super Bowl. And usually they end up uh, winning it, or at least going to it. Um, over the last decade, they've been the team to beat. Of course, sometimes, as we all know, different decades, there are different teams to beat. Uh, okay, this was just a short video letting everybody know that I'm still a Lions fan. I still support my team. I still am going to be doing the podcast about them. Go Lions, one pride. Let's get the job done.